Hello friends, today we will see how to use TASM software for executing 8086 assembly language programming. First, you have to install TASM on your system. Once you install, it will create a shortcut like this one, TASM 1.4. So just open that. So this one is the interface. It will just open window like this. Then these are the four commands it has shown over here which you have to use. So the commands are edit, TASM, TLink, TD and exit. Now for writing a program, we have to use a first command, that is edit. So just say enter. It will open a window like this where actually you have to write your program. Now how to write a program? It's just like initially we have to give code segment. So this is what assembler directive is. It will just open a code segment for me. Then we have to add one more line, that is assume CS as a code. So these are the two assembler directive which you have to use before writing your program. Then start writing a program. Now here we will consider a simple program for the 16-bit addition, in which we will be considering a number from memory. We have to add that numbers and once again we have to place that result back to the memory. Getting? So let's start writing a program. So first I will initialize a data segment. So I'm writing move ax comma 5000, then move ds comma ax, move si comma 1000. So that is my location, that is 5000 colon 1000, from where I will be storing a data. Then to take that data inside new p, that is inside ax and bx, I will say move ax comma bracket si, then move bx comma bracket si plus 2. After these two instruction, the data will be in ax and bx. Now we can add them. Now here for the simplicity we will assume there is a no carry. So I will just say add ax comma bx. This instruction will add the content of ax and bx and it will place a result back to the ax. Now we want to place it in memory. So I will say move si plus 4 comma ax. That's it. So this is the end of the program. So to end I will write halt. Now afterward once again we have to use two more lines as the assembly directive. So we have to write code ends. This is what actually stands for end of segment, end of code segment, and then we have to say end. That's the end of everything. Getting? So initially we have added two lines and finally at the end of the program we have added two lines. So in between this you have to write your code. So this is a one way of writing a code in TASM. Then just save this particular file with any file name. Let's suppose I am saying add 1.asm. Now this is compulsory, you have to give extension as .asm. You can give any file name, then you have to just add this particular extension, that is a .asm. Say OK. Now you can see the name appearing on this particular thing. Getting? So now your program is saved. Now to execute, just exit this particular part. Then we have to use another command, that is a TASM, which is actually used to check errors and warning in your program. Then just say TASM, then you have to give a file name, that is add1.asm. So this is the file name which you have to give. Say enter. It will be showing the errors and warning. Here there are no error and no warning, means what, your program is syntaxically right. Then we have to use another command which is a TLink. So you have to give it like this one, TLink space add 1.obj, that you have to use an object file. Say enter. It must show a message like this, means it is correct. Then to execute I'll be using TD and you have to use a file name as add1.exe, that is executable file. And once you press enter, it will open a window like this. Say OK. If you want to zoom, you can just press F5. which you can get it from this bottom line. So this is what you can refer to. Yeah, now let me explain what is there in this particular window. So it is actually divided into 4 parts. This is where you will be having your own program, that is assembly language program, and also its converted part, that is machine level code. Getting? Then afterward, at the right side you will be having all the registers which are there in 8086, and this is the flag register. These are the flag content. Here at the bottom side, this is actually for the memory. You can just place any address and you can see the content of that particular memory location. And at the right corner, right bottom corner, you are having stack segment. Now let's see how to execute. Now for the execution, first what you have to do is that first you have to define the breakpoint, the end of the program. So now here the end of the program is halt instruction. I will click on this. Then you have to define this particular instruction, this particular location as a breakpoint. So for that you can use F2, which is given over here. So once you press F2, breakpoint will be defined. Then just use your up and down arrow. You can see this particular instruction is turned into the red, means the breakpoint is defined. Then afterward, before executing the program, we want to give some data in memory. So for that you can just go over here, just click on this DS, right click, and it will give some options. Just use this go to, which can be used to go to the particular location. Now the location where I want to give a data is a 5000 colon 1000. It will open up that particular location for you. Initially it contains 0. Now I'm putting some data. Let's suppose I'm putting, now to just put a data you can just directly type that number. Let's suppose I'm typing 10, 20, 30 and 40. So this is the data which will go in that location. You have to just say enter. Now you can see this is the data which has been copied. Now for this addition we want to add these two numbers. The numbers are like 20, 10. We have to add with 40, 30. Getting? Now to execute this, now the data is ready in a data segment. Now for execution there are two options. Either you can execute line by line by using this F7 command, that is F7, which is a trace mode. It will just execute one by one line and it will show the result. And if you have to execute this program entirely, then you can use F9. Here I'll be using a F9. So when I press F9, it has executed the program. You can see the result. Now in AX it contains 6040, that is the result. And if you see in memory location here, you can see the same result which has been copied at this particular location. So this is how you have to use TASM to execute 8086 assembly language programming. I hope you have understood it and this video is going to be useful for you. Thank you. Then afterward, exit from here and just say exit. That's it.